one of those things that most of us worry about, which is income streams as artists, especially when you quit a day job, quote unquote, right?
Hmm.
So in what ways have you personally diversified your income so that, you're not worried that, oh, this month I didn't sell enough paintings. So like, how did that?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, one of the early things was just getting galleries all over the place. I found, that a lot of my galleries were in kind of touristy areas,
Mhm.
and touristy areas have hot times, right, during the year. So if you diversify where your galleries are, then you can kind of go, okay, now it's this season over here. Now it's this season over here. It also allows my ADHD brain to go, now I'm painting California. Now I'm painting, Oregon. Now I'm painting, wherever. And so it's fun for me to kind of bounce around and just go, okay, I'm preparing for this season in this gallery. Um, so that was a part that was kind of early on, kind of like, I'm like, oh, I discovered the secret, to how to make galleries work. Cause some of them don't sell for like 5 or 6 months at a time because it's just so quiet. Um, then I do sell prints, which has never been a good part of my marketing, but it's nice. Again, it's just, I don't think art should be for only the super rich.
Yeah.
Um, God bless them for buying my big work and working with me so I can do great big works. Um, but at the same time, I think that anybody that appreciates art should be able to have art. And so that I also teach one class every week. As you can tell, I'm a bit of a talker, which, when you're working by yourself in the studio, can get a little lonely. So it gives me that chance not only just to hear my own voice, but to hang out with people that have the same or similar interests, and just talk about art. It's amazing that people will want to spend 3 to 4 hours a week with me and just talk about my favorite things. And so that's really nice. So I say that I teach because I need to, otherwise I'd explode. I need to be with people. Yeah, I'm a social person in an unsocial job, antisocial job. So that's the main things. I'm trying to work with more designers and do more hotel projects and like large scale things. I really do like painting big, but it's they pile up pretty quickly here in the studio if you have a bunch of 6 foot, 7 foot paintings, and you don't have a market for it. So I do like, and I'm working more towards finding some of that. Yeah, I do a lot of commissions, um, which again I enjoy. I turn down way more commissions than I take. It has to be something that I would want to paint. I'm to that point, luckily, in my career where I don't just paint everything and do anything for money anymore. Um, but mostly, I think maybe just because of how I set up my website or whatever, people self edit a lot of times before they get to me. Like, oh, he doesn't want to paint my grandma. He doesn't want to paint my dog. I want to paint the landscapes that are of special interest to you, or